Virgo. I don't know how y'all keep getting in here, Virgo. I think y'all done found me by accident on purpose. And it's working out for y'all because y'all getting some shit answered. If you smoke marijuana legally, get one of these. And I promise you, you will not want to smoke marijuana for a very long time. I don't know if they still make them. They were kind of trying to push my brother out of the marketplace. This is Wiz Khalifa's cone. It's amazing, okay? He's a Virgo, so you already know it's amazing. If you can find it, get it. You won't regret it. You'll save money. You know Virgos is down for that. And you will not want to touch that shit because it's just like, what is this? It's just too much, you know? You will use it for what you need it for, like I do. Create. And not to slap nobody. That is it, Virgo. That is it. Stay on cruise control, you know? Because we got anger problems. Most people don't know that. Alright, so. Oracle card I pop for y'all is have faith. Some of y'all at home looking like this, like her. You want to see her laying down in the bed just playing magician? Some of y'all might have some crystals in y'all room or above y'all bed or something on y'all bed. Y'all conjuring or something. Be careful with what you're conjuring because some dark energy. I'm looking at this. Like that movie with the twins. With the twin little girls. And the man with the eyes that do like, you know what I'm talking about? The scary movie. I don't know what the name of that movie is. Some of y'all right there in bed like this. Talking to y'all divine masculine. Can y'all see that? Some of y'all conjuring up some dark shit, but some of y'all conjuring up a divine masculine energy. It's a man figure right here. Like in the crystal. Some of y'all might have clear quartz or selenite or something. If it's not a man figure, it is. And I'm just, the angelic host is making me see it like that. Oh, he got one of those pilot hats on. Y'all talking to y'all divine masculine. Even if y'all talking, some of y'all are talking and know he hear y'all, and some of y'all talking and don't know. You just talking, but he hear y'all. I don't know who that's for, Virgo. But it's true. I told y'all I'm not doing no separation. I'm not digging into it. I touch it, but I'm getting up off that shit because I ain't got the time. Like I told, I just posted a reading for Gemini, and that's Mercury. We're coming out of Mercury retrograde, so it's important for Gemini and Virgos to be knowing what's going on, going into retrogrades and coming out of them because we're affected based off of it being our ruling planet. However, some of these divine masculines turn back on their heels like Lot's wife in the Bible, and they turn to pillars of salt. You don't have a divine masculine. This is for some people. You're going to have to swallow that. You can't talk about being non-attached and you don't want to be attached to anything and don't think that God is not going to try you on that. God ain't no respecter of persons. He going to take what you want the most to see. Sometimes it is what it is. They're not coming back. And sometimes it's just to show you to never get attached to nobody like that, no matter who it is. Your children, if they ain't God. And we supposed to have been kicking it like that, but, you know, people got off the narrow path, the straight path of God. You got to get back on it. Some people going to get back on it. Some people turn to the pillars of salt because they ended up going to you. I said this on the Gemini reading. If you want to check it out, be my guest because I ain't about to go into it all like that on this one, Virgo. However, this skull right here, I got a skull in this thing right here. Well, this is Twin Flame Union. You see how that skull head is back like he sleep, like he dead? I had him when I first turned on Gemini reading. He was just turned like this. By the time I got finished with Gemini reading, he was head up dead. And I told Gemini that some divine masculines, they couch potatoes because what happened is that they went back to a demi-urge energy, left you, And the demiurge energy have been working magic, but God is merciful. Met you. It's a point, I'm telling y'all, and I feel this in my gut. It has come a point, because we moved into a new age, that the twin flame dynamic has evolved. Anybody that knows anything about the twin flame dynamic, and they are being honest with you, they will tell you that it does not, it's like comparing apples and oranges when it comes to the evolutionary process. God is not going to stop evolution just to get you a man or a woman that you love oh so dear. Okay? I'm just telling you. You can get mad, you can unsubscribe, you can not want to hear it, whatever you want to do. I do feel that the twin flame journey did reach a point of evolution when spell work and a lot of dark arts, what they call it, the Bible calls it magic arts, got involved in the twin flame dynamic. Okay? People are saying they're alchemists. They don't even know what they're talking about. People are saying they're this and they're that, and they're not. They talking magic and magician, and they don't even know what they're getting themselves into. Now, some people, God is going to still, you know, the part in the Bible where it says, want to be lying in the bed, he's going to take one and leave one. Want to be grinding at the mill, he'll take one and leave one. Okay, that happened. That's why y'all divine masculine or divine feminine met y'all. I feel like it's more of divine masculine energies, though, that turned on their heels and went back to something or someone. Because it was comfortable. Also, spell work was involved. So, if that's the case, God is saying, okay, I'm going to give you that. Because he's just and he's fair and he's merciful. They were doing this. However, nothing is more powerful than me taking you out of a situation and placing you over here. What made you think to go back? Once some of these men went back, the person, it's like when you, anybody would tell you, if you stop smoking cigarettes, when you pick them up again, you smoke double harder. If you put down liquor, you go back, you drink double harder. This is how it is. So they were going hard when they were there. God extracted them out of the situation, put them in a safe haven. A lot of y'all probably met y'all person prior to COVID, like right before COVID happened. Before nobody even knew what a COVID was. God knew what was going to happen. Take them out, put them over here. He understands spell work, but she's working double time now. I always tell people God has something to do. My first husband said to me one time, girl, do you really think God is sitting around looking through your window? And then Osho said it, and people play God like he's a peeping Tom. He's not. He don't have time, clearly. I mean, come on. You're not God, and you barely have time as a human being. Because everybody complain about it. And it's just not enough hours in a day. Everybody say that shit. So, God intervened again in a lot of these situations and gave some brothers the exit. Some brothers did not get up. Not because they couldn't, because of spell work. And this spell work is just so much powerful than God himself, which is crazy to think about, but whatever. However, God be having shit to do. That's one. He coming back on some mercy. All right, I see what she doing. She going overtime now. So we really made a great decision by getting you up out of here. Now here's the exit. Go ahead and get the fuck out of here. If you don't know it or not, a lot of these divine masculines were given a second exit to leave these situations. And it was not spell work. Spell work ended up taking them over once God took his hand out of it because they wouldn't take the second exit door. They just stayed. They were comfortable. Money, trying to save this, that. Okay, well, she kept on working. They're not under any covering, mind you, even if they was married to these energies. That's not who they were supposed to be with. So says God. Fuck a marriage contract right now. Fuck a karmic contract. Fuck all them contracts. Once I say God, that's it. They dead. They couch potatoes. That's who they gonna be with. It's over with. They a vegetable. They a vegetable. Hey, they a vegetable. What I am saying is I don't know God. I don't know God like that. You know, I know him, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? You can't fathom some of the, just his business is his business. If he let you know, then you say something. But you don't go prying into God's business and get your nose broke. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know what miracles could occur. But I would advise, if you're feeling in your gut that that person is not coming back and you just don't want to face it, you know that. You got to run towards your fear of knowing whatever that you constructed in your mind that could have been a reality is not going to happen. If you can swallow that, then you can move on. Because I'm telling you, some of these brothers is Lot's wife. Symbolically. They turn back. And God just, I mean, he's not about to keep on. So have faith, Virgo. That's what your spirit guides want you to do. Have faith at this time. Even if some of y'all, yeah, like I said, they went heavier. They went harder. And they psychologically damaged some of these brothers to the point they can't leave. They don't, it's over. It's a wrap. They picked their God, you know. That's true. Queen of Cups. That was y'all nurturing. I know Virgo. And they was dealing with somebody that really didn't even know. And some of y'all may have delved into it just to try to see, but you end up in a whole ass situation. Yeah, be patient with yourself, you know. Time to do some integrating. Feeling your feelings, you know. You scared, feel your feelings. Feel all that. If you feel like you got to talk to your divine masculine, he hears you, he doesn't hear you. Because some of these brothers, I'm telling y'all, they was fucking with their psychology. They stuck in consciousness. It's almost like having an out-of-body experience. But forever. So they can hear you, they make it do it, but they can't come near you, they can't do nothing. They're a vegetable, okay? Will God take them out of that? I do not know, but I would not put all my eggs in that basket and just go into la-la land when you could be doing so much more. Yeah, some of y'all are behind on a lot of shit because you're so fixated on this twin flame shit. You better handle your business. Some of y'all better handle your business. Don't be worried about that, honey. Yeah, man. And to me, God is saying this is how God feels sometimes. I'm sure. Take you out of something just for you to go back, and then you end up looking for him, but it's like, I just took you out of this shit. Now it's more shit I got to deal with now. It's just too much shit. Sudden change, fate, humiliation, breakdown, magic backfired. The twin flame card wanted to pop. I ain't gonna take it because I don't want nobody to be extra sad. I'm gonna have to put a trigger warning on this bug. I know how y'all feel. I really do. They was just dealing with an insane person, and they shouldn't have went back. It's not a separation thing. That's another thing in the evolutionary process with the twin flame journey. You know, it's kind of like they etched it in the twin flame book that there has to be a point of separation. In the evolutionary process, no, it don't. They could have stayed and y'all could have worked through everything regular. Like two regular human beings, and that's it. I don't know where the separation clause keep on coming in at, because it did not have to go like that. They turned back on their fucking heels, and that's just it. That's like somebody was holding on like this, and God came and took this. Say this is divine masculine. Say this is demi-urge holding on. He was married to her, got baby with her, whatever the case may be. God literally came and took. Some of y'all may have been dealing with an earth sign. took the divine masculine out of this person's hands. What they gonna say to God? Nothing. Sent them Yahweh. They was never supposed to go back the other way, but they did. It's kind of like Patty Hearst syndrome. And then God gave them a second exit. At that time, they was fully aware that they could leave. But greed, fear, comfortability, and a lot of psychological fuckery that was already happening when God took them out of this situation. Remember, I said the person started working double time. So they had that, but God still made a way for them there. He gave them an exit, I'm telling y'all. Still saying money. I'm telling you, it's the reason a lot of these brothers stay in there. They back like this. Back in their grips. And ain't no coming out. Because every time they try to go, tower. And then they try to call on God, and God already up to his neck or her neck. Okay? All right. Queen of Wands energies. They went back. They was playing nice. They took on some of y'all energy. Everybody talking about that doppelganger shit. It's true. They took on some of y'all energies. They not divine in nature. They just silly people. They just take on other people's energies. And some divine masculines, God working two ways right now. You either gonna leave them there because they that egotistical and that crazy that they gotta learn not to play with God and not to put nobody else before him, or they dead, they a vegetable, he ain't coming for them. Give me crack corn and I don't care, you know what I'm saying? This is now their God. So prayerfully she can feed divine masculine, do everything and keep up the facade of this lady that she's been acting like she is, but she's not. She's doppelgangering some of y'all that got these problems with these people. All about the Benjamin. So, prayerfully they can give, they contended with God. They used to fight for God, but now they work for the devil. It's just what it is. They tied to illusions. Some of y'all thinking about doing something, don't even go there. Let it alone. Let it alone, because guess what God's saying? Y'all gonna get y'all 2 of Cups, whether it's with them or without them, okay? Harmonious relationships that ain't gonna sink. You may bring y'all fulfillment through y'all children that y'all never even considered. Sometimes you put your children on the back burner because you're just so used to just all you do is take care of them. It just becomes, you just become the caretaker. They always want something, this and that, so you just become kind of like a fucking vending machine. Because of not you being a bad mother, no, because of how society is set up. Parent, pay the rent, P-A-R-E-N-T. That's what parent means, paying the rent, okay? Just know that. Clearly y'all do, okay? You see how she like a vending machine? No. You got time to look at your children. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with an insane person. Why the fuck would you go back to an insane person? It's nothing that y'all could have done, Virgo. Y'all didn't do nothing wrong. This shit came out just now. It's playing with God. They chose money over God. You cannot have 2 masters. You're going to love one and hate the other every time. It's just how it goes. If you got a lot of money right now, I don't know. Divinely you got it, or you work for the devil. It ain't but 2 ways. What'd I say? Either divinely you got it, or you work for the devil. This person left y'all in the cold and ran back. That means they feared that person to a degree. Something. I'm telling y'all, these weird energies that went back to something. I'm telling y'all. They chose them over God. Money was tied to it. Some divine masculines, Spirit is saying this. Some divine masculines, you have to know your gut. Do not go back and forth with yourself. If you lean in more towards one thing than the other, you can't keep seeing red, red, red and calling it blue. What are you feeling mostly? That he's not coming, or that you're scared that he's not coming? Because some of these divine masculines are coming. They just walked away into the unknown because God gave them another exit and they just took it. But they don't know what the fuck. Some of them may be sleeping in hotels. Some of them may be couch hopping because they're trying to figure it out. But better to go towards the unknown than to go back and turn into a pillar of fucking salt. So some of them are just trying to ground and figure out what's their next move and what they gonna do, but they know they coming back to holler at you because you're the only thing that's familiar now. Whatever happened, they took an exit and they could have lost maybe friends, family. Shit wasn't the same no more. Just going into unknown, don't know, you know. They may even talk to people they just met on their job or some shit. And that end up being somebody they can confide in. They're like, man, I don't even know you. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. Well, because that's probably the only person they really got to fucking talk to. Okay? So you are somewhat of the familiar. So it's like almost like I got to go back to something that's familiar. But when they do, they're going to realize they made the best decision they ever fucking made in their life. Yes. Because I just seen it again. Virgo. And some of y'all are high priestess energies. And when they come to themselves, because they're going to remember, you know what I'm saying? They all fucked up. They was working that dark shit. They just going to marry you because it ain't going to be shit else to do. It's going to be a whole 6-1 situation. And some of this is God's doing. I'm telling y'all that now because some of y'all divine feminines be making a divine masculine. Y'all gods. Yeah. Let that crazy ass shit that bitch was doing to y'all and them go. Fuck that bitch. Y'all going to get 6 wands. Those that know, you know. Listen to your gut. If you seeing red, 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 don't be talking about blue. If you seeing blue, 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 don't be talking